Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're zeroing in on something essential, cholesterol testing. We're aiming to give you the real scoop, tailored for you. Our source material today is from Blood Test UK, focusing specifically on insights relevant, right here in the Slough community. Okay, let's unpack this then. The mission is pretty simple. Get a clear understanding of what a cholesterol test actually checks for. And crucially, why keeping an eye on it regularly is, well, maybe the easiest, most powerful thing you could do right now for your heart health. So when they take that blood sample, what exactly are they looking for?
Yeah, it's a great question. What we're talking about is a lipid profile. Basically, it's a snapshot of the different fats or lipids you have floating around in your blood. Now, these lipids, they're vital, for cells, energy storage. But it's when they get out of balance, that's when issues can start. We hear a lot about total cholesterol, but the full profile breaks it down, which is much more useful. You've got the main ones people know, HDL. That's often called the good cholesterol. Think of it as helping to clear things out, protecting the heart. And then there's LDL, the bad cholesterol. That's the one linked to plaque buildup in your arteries, heart problems.
Right. And there's a third piece that sometimes gets missed, isn't there? Triglycerides.
Absolutely. Triglycerides are another type of fat. If those levels are high, that also bumps up your risk of heart disease kind of independently.
So the guidance we looked at from Blood Test UK really hammers this home, knowing all these numbers, HDL, LDL, triglycerides, and total cholesterol. It's crucial. Knowing the whole picture lets your GP move past just a generic risk score, right? They can tailor a plan specifically for your situation, not just react to one high number.
Exactly. Which leads to the big question. If you feel perfectly healthy, why even bother with the test?
Well, the tricky thing is high cholesterol is silent. You don't feel it. There are usually no warning signs until something serious happens. So regular testing, it's basically your early warning system. It's proactive.
And we actually have some really compelling local proof of that from the Blood Test UK report. They highlighted a community screening study done right here in Slough. Get this. Residents who took part regularly saw a 25% increase in catching high cholesterol early compared to people who didn't get screened routinely. That's significant. A quarter more people finding out they have a risk factor before it causes major problems. That allows for timely intervention. Simple lifestyle changes, maybe medication if needed, things that can stop serious issues like heart attacks or strokes down the line.
And here's the real payoff they noted. Those same individuals in this study, the ones who kept monitoring their levels, over 5 years, they experienced a 30% reduction in actual heart disease incidence. 30%.
Wow. That really shows the direct link, doesn't it? Routine checks translating into genuinely healthier lives, fewer serious events right in the community.
So, okay, practical steps. If you're in Slough and thinking, right, I should get this checked, where do you go? Well, reliable options are definitely available. You've got places like the Wexham Park Hospital and, of course, your local GP practices all offer cholesterol testing. And we should also mention the local health initiatives by the Slough Borough Council. They're actively encouraging residents to use these screening services, which is great to see.
Definitely. Now, if you do book a test, there's one really critical tip from the local guidance. It's about preparation, and it's key for getting accurate results. Most healthcare providers in Slough, for a full lipid panel anyway, will recommend fasting for about 9 to 12 hours beforehand.
Fasting. Okay, and that's not just a casual suggestion, is it? Why is that so important?
It's crucial because, well, if you've eaten recently, especially fatty foods, your triglyceride levels can shoot up temporarily. That can give a misleadingly high reading a false positive, and that might cause unnecessary worry, maybe lead to more tests, or even treatments you don't actually need. Fasting ensures the result reflects your true baseline levels. Oh, and also good advice. Try to avoid alcohol and really high-fat meals for a full 24 hours before the blood draw, too.
Got it. So let's wrap this up. The main message here seems pretty clear. Getting a simple local blood test gives you really powerful information. Actionable stuff to manage your heart health proactively.
Yeah, absolutely. If we connect this to the bigger picture, look, it's just a quick blood draw. It seems so simple. But its role in, monitoring your long-term health, your well-being, your longevity, it's huge. It's a fundamental part of looking after yourself.
And one final thought. Taking control of your cholesterol, as that Slough data shows, isn't just about dodging risks or avoiding bad outcomes. The positive choices that often follow, knowing your numbers, eating a bit better, moving more amounts, these are the very things that boost your day-to-day energy, improve your mood, enhance your mental clarity. It's a step towards feeling genuinely better overall.